If you're trying to quit vaping but you can't shake the physical craving of that throat hit, this Capnos review is for you. I've tested a lot of vape replacement devices at this point. Most of them feel like sucking air through a straw. Capnos is different. It actually engineered a pressurized airflow system that mimics the resistance and throat sensation of a real vape, without any nicotine, without any vapor, without any of the chemicals. But does it actually work when a craving hits hard at 2 a.m. and you're reaching for your old device? That's what we're going to find out. I'll walk you through the pros, the cons, and who this device is really built for. Quick note, if you already know you want one, I've got a discount link in the description below. Otherwise, let's break this down. The throat hit actually delivers. This is the make or break feature, and Capnos nails it. The device uses a dual-channel airflow system with a pressurized valve inside. What that means in practice is that when you inhale, you get genuine resistance and a punch at the back of your throat. It's not just air. It's shaped air, engineered to replicate that draw you're used to. I'll be honest, I was skeptical. I expected that hollow, unsatisfying pull you get from most of these things. But from the first hit, it felt close enough to the real thing that my brain actually registered it as satisfying. And that's the whole game. Tricking your nervous system into thinking it got what it wanted. 0 nicotine, 0 vapor, and 0 chemicals. There's no e-liquid, no heating element, no atomizer, and no battery burning anything. You're inhaling pressurized air. That's it. No smoke in your lungs, no aerosolized chemicals coating your airways. Nothing shows up on a drug test. You get the ritual without any of the damage, which is the entire point of switching to something like this. Adjustable draw resistance. The crown on the Capnos Legura device is that it lets you dial the airflow tighter or looser. This sounds like a small thing, but it matters more than you'd think. When a craving is intense, maybe you're stressed, maybe you just finished a meal and your hand is reaching for something, you can tighten it up so the draw has real resistance. It feels heavier, more substantial. When you're just idly using it, you can loosen it for a lighter pull. That ability to match the intensity to the moment is something most competitors don't offer, and it makes the device feel more like a tool you can actually rely on rather than a novelty. Built for the fidget and the oral fixation. Quitting vaping isn't just about the nicotine. A huge part of the habit is what your hands and mouth are doing. Capnos is built for that. The crown clicks so when you're restless, you've got something tactile to work with. And the silicone bite cap is chewable, which directly addresses oral fixation. Between the clicking, the chewing, and the draw, you're covering 3 layers of the habit at once. That's smart design. Flavor options, without the junk. The kit ships with a blank wick plus 3 flavor wicks. If you want a hint of flavor on the inhale, you can swap one in. If you'd rather keep it clean and flavorless, the blank wick works perfectly fine. The flavors aren't overpowering. They're subtle enough to add a little sensory satisfaction without turning this into another flavored device you get dependent on. And there are no chemicals being heated or vaporized to deliver them. It won't fix nicotine withdrawal. This needs to be said clearly. Capnos addresses the behavioral side of the addiction, the hand-to-mouth motion, the throat hit, the ritual. It does not deliver nicotine. If your body is physically dependent on nicotine and you're dealing with real withdrawal symptoms like irritability, headaches, and inability to focus, this device alone may not be enough. You might need to pair it with nicotine patches, gum, or whatever your doctor recommends for the chemical dependency side. That said, a lot of people find that once the behavioral loop is handled, the nicotine withdrawal becomes much more manageable. So don't write it off. Just know what it does and doesn't do. People will think you're vaping. Let's be real. Capnos looks like a vape. If you use it in a restaurant, an office, or anywhere with a no smoking policy, someone is going to give you a look or say something. There's no visible vapor, which helps. But the shape, the size, the way you hold it, it reads as vaping to anyone who sees it, so just be prepared to have a quick explanation ready. It's a minor inconvenience, but it's worth mentioning because it can get awkward in certain settings. Here's where I land on this. Capnos is the best vape replacement device I've tested for people whose main struggle is the physical ritual, the throat hit, the hand movement, the oral fixation. It solves all 3 convincingly without putting anything harmful into your body. The adjustable draw means it adapts to your craving intensity. The fidget and bite features cover the behavioral triggers most devices completely ignore, and the reusable design means you're not constantly buying pods or refills. Your ongoing cost is basically zero. If you miss the act of vaping more than the nicotine itself, this is built for you. If you want to grab Capnos at a discount, click the link right below this video in the description and you will be taken to the best place to purchase it. Or if you prefer, just type this into your browser, habitcast.com/Capnos. I hope this Capnos review helped you out and thanks for watching.